studied some course on Chessable.com. Today's course is Van Perlo's Endgame Tactics. I choose the Queen's Endgame, and so now we're on the first one. If black to play and win, I think the solution was G4. Since white cannot take with king, black can play queen f5 mate in 1. So white had to take with queen, but after still black can play queen f4 f5 to exchange the queens. Then black has c4. The move c4 to create the pass pawn. If g4, queen takes queen f5, h5, then c4. If h6, black exchange the queens on g4, takes, and king f6. And if king h5, she takes g4, b2, g5, king f7, g6, king g8, d7, b1. It's winning for black. So it's a solution for the first one. Okay, so let's come to the next one. It's white to play and win. Black's king is on h1. It's very badly placed. White has b pawn. Normally, if white protects the b pawn, then normally it will be a draw, since black can give perpetual check with his queen. Then in that case, his king is a good placed on h1, since it's very far away from the pawn, and white cannot exchange the queens when he has a chance. And now white has moved queen d5. The point is, if black takes the b4, and white can play king f3 and creating a mating net. After king f3, white has many mating plans, such as king f2, king g3, or queen h5, queen g6, queen g2, queen e2, or queen d1, followed by some mate. So if the king can come to f3, and it's very difficult to defend black's king. For example, queen d5, queen d4, king f3, black plays queen b2. So white can play king g3 and queen d1. If black plays queen h4, then queen d1, queen e2, queen g2, mate. So I think that's the solution. 3. And now queen g5, queen g4, and queen g2, mate. And there are some other moves for black. If he didn't take on b4, if he plays queen g6, white has king f4. Yes, king h2 is the only move, since if queen g1, queen g5 exchange the queens. So king h2, queen e5 again. It's a good move. Again, black cannot check white's king. since white can play king f3, or if queen g3, king e4, exchange queen. So queen d3, b5, queen d1, b6, and queen. So after queen b4, king f3, white wins by giving mate. So next one. Now white is a pawn down, but still he can win. No, white cannot win, but I think he can draw by playing queen f6. Or can white win? Could have win after queen f6. Black had to move the queen. If he moved to queen h4, I saw queen f4. Queen f4 is impossible due to queen g4, and black wins. After queen h3, white can play queen f7, and after d4, queen f8. And now d3, queen g4, check, g4, queen e7 mate. That's the point. So after queen f6, first queen had to go other place. For example, queen d3, but after queen d3, white go king g2. And queen e6 follows. Now if queen a6 protects the pawn, white plays f4 with queen g5 mate follows. So to queen 6, black move his queen to other place like queen c2. Plays queen c2. Still white can play king g2. White can no. White cannot take on e6 since after g4, white doesn't have mate on f6. Black can play king h3, so white had to play king g2 first. Now if black plays queen c6 after h4, f4, d4, king h2, king g4 is the only move, but queen g5, king f3, queen g2, and takes the queen. Okay, so after queen f6, queen b1, king g2, queen b6, also f4 wins. Queen f6, if queen h7, queen h7, now if white plays king g2, maybe queen g8, so after queen h7, maybe white just take. Sorry, I disconnected. Hi. Hi. Yeah, sorry, I disconnected. Can you, can you see my screen now? Okay. So I'm back. Okay. Queen 6 move. Okay. Queen 3. 7 played queen f7, 8. You can't. Okay. Oh, Skype, okay. Last version, queen f4, king g2, d4, queen e6, and queen f6 and f4 is good. But what if black plays queen h7? White takes on e6, black plays g4, and maybe white plays king h2, g takes f3, and queen f6, king g4. What queen h7? Take on e6, play g4. King h2, gf3. Queen h7. White plays king g2. Play queen g8. Okay, anyway, next lesson. It's black to play, and move come to my mind is king g8. If white takes on check on f8, king h7, and queen e8. And now on queen e8 made by g6, but white plays queen b7. To queen b7. I take on g5. He take on g5 with f pawn, and I play queen e6 with queen e2 follows. If his queen leaves 7th line, I'll play g6, but he cannot prevent queen e4 idea. queen e2. So it's winning for black. He plays queen b7 immediately, but I think if king h7, he plays queen e7. I take on g5. Yeah. So question is, I should take on g5 here, or I should play king h7. There must be some difference. If I play king h7 now, he has queen f7. Yes, it's not easy to continue with black, so I have to take on g5 here, and then king h7. Yes, that's the point. Queen g8, he plays queen a8, king h7, queen b7, I take on g5, he takes, and queen e6 win. Here, white can draw with king h7, but in the game he played king f4, queen h2 after king g5. Yes, he wants to protect the pawn, but after queen g3, white went in Zugzwang. After queen e3, queen c5, queen 3, queen e2. Yes, with Zugzwang. After queen e3, take, and black wins. The march of the passed pawn. So it's white to play. Of course, white is the one who has advantage here, since his pawn moves faster. But black has the idea d4, and after that, he can threaten queen f2. Also, he's going to give him perpetual. If white plays king d2, he can check on e4, or even he plays d3. So white had to be careful. White had to play queen e3 to hold d4, and black takes on a4. Or white can play queen a7. White is going to take on f7, but if black plays king e6, so this is not so easy. Yes. If white play a5, d4, then queen b7, queen f2, queen g2. And that's the solution. And queen b7 is the move I missed. Since if queen c6, he played d3, a6, he take on f2, queen f2, take d2, a7, d1, a8, and check on e2. Now, so white can play queen b7 and queen g2. And now, black is going to play d3, so b4 seems better than a4, b6. So he stopped the pawn. Still, I can play b7 and a6. Maybe I can play a6. If black takes queen b7, queen a5, a7, queen a2, king h3. Queen b7. Oh, yes. Queen b7 is the most important move when playing a5. Better than queen c6 since white has its own threats. Take f2. If d3, queen f7. If king e4, then black cannot play d2. If king g4, at least white can play b6, d2, b7, d1, b8. Queen d4. Or white plays a6, d2, a7, d1, a8. Or black cannot play d2 due to f3. King g5, queen g7. Yeah, so that's the point. You cannot play d3. Had to take the pawn, but white had two pawns, which cannot be stopped. Yes, queen b7 is a good move. This one, white plays h6, check, and e5, creating another threat. Also prevents d3 square. Create a very strong passed pawn. So this one, first white cannot play d8 since black can give perpetual. But how to stop it? White can check on c2, but after king h6, still white has to move his queen. Queen d3, king g3, king g1, queen e1, queen f1, queen d2. I cannot protect him on d7.